Alright, hello everybody. Today we are doing maintenance on my bike.
The transmission oil.
And we're changing the transmission oil. We're emptying it right now and then we're gonna see if we can screw that and fill it up. See how it runs. Hopefully get the clutch fixed, make it tighter.
Yeah, you can tell by the little shiny particles. You may show them with the camera if they can see it. Shine the light in here.
Yeah, here.
And they can see the little bit from the pistons.
Here, let me get the light real quick.
And it's kind of shiny a little bit in there.
If y'all can see that, like.
But that's why we changed the transmission oil
See?
for the clutch. So when that metal starts building up in there, we don't want it to damage any of the gears. So
Yeah, because
it's a good
it
idea to keep
scrapes
that
on the metal.
Yeah, so keep that fluid changed out. And somebody told me about every 40 hours of runtime because they're such high RPM. I don't know if that's a normal time frame, but that's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah, we just need to change this out.
And what kind of transmission oil are we putting back in there, Caden? Where's it at?
I'll go get it real quick. I'll be right back,
And
guys.
just show them where the
Don't
bolt
move.
is. You got to show them where the bolt hole is that we.
Yeah, I will. We're using Maxima Racing Oils MTL Extra Light Translucent.
Just show them a picture of it and read it to them.
See? Like that.
And it's a KX65 engine.
KX65 engine. I think it's a 2006, right?
2016.
2016.
And you can show them where the bolt is on the bottom in case people don't know where the bolt is to come
For
out.
a bolt on a
To drain it.
KX
It's a drain
to
plug.
drain the oil.
Right here.
Hold up, let me get the flashlight for y'all.
So just on the other side of this little bar, there's a little place for this where the oil's dripping out. That's the oil plug that's on the bottom of it. So you just want to make sure the bike's on a level place. Warm up the engine ahead of time so the oil's less viscous and it drains out a lot easier. And then put it over an oil pan and unscrew it. And you may have to grab it and tilt it up level for it to drain a little bit of the excess out.
Yeah, but so after this, I will show y'all another part of this where me and my dad are going to be putting this in there.
And we left the funnel at the house, so make a funnel out of paper.
Yep. Anyways, yeah. I'll get back to y'all once it's done.
And all that stuff.
So we warmed it up before we drained all the oil. And after you warm it up, you have to give it like a couple minutes to cool down a little bit. And then after maybe 3 minutes, probably, you can start draining it. The plug, like if you were looking at it from the side where your kick is,
On the right side.
or from the right side, yep. You can just go under the engine.
And it's got a gasket, a metal gasket.
Right there. Here's what it looks like, or what ours looks like. Y'all's might look different.
And I don't know if y'all can see that separation there, but there's a little metal gasket on that.
Yeah.
Kind of like a washer
Here.
for sealing it.
Like, yeah.
Make
y'all
sure and
can
clean
see
that off before you put it back on.
Yeah, and you just want to. We're not supposed to flush this one, and I think after we give it some time to make sure all the oil's out, we will put this in, and
Okay, I'm going to put the plug back in now.
here's how we.
I got the gasket on there, nice and clean.
Gasket
Goes in pretty easy. You shouldn't have to force it. If you're forcing it or cross-threading it, stop. Don't do that.
Yeah, that'll mess it up big time.
But
And you won't be able to change your oil unless you want to like get an angle grinder.
yeah, we don't want that. So.
Yeah, no one
And
wants
if you'll hand me the.
that. You need this.
Is that it?
Yeah, it is. 15 millimeter.
15?
Yeah, yeah, this is the one you used.
I thought I used this one.
Which one is that?
14. It's 14.
14 millimeter. That's the
Yeah.
wrench you need to use.
Yep.
And I don't know if that's different for bigger bites, but it probably is.
Okay, I felt it kind of set in, so that
Alright.
gasket seals. I'll wipe it
And
down, make sure
there's
it's not
it first.
dripping.
And if you can see that, there's nothing in the little oil window.
Okay.
So that's a good. And now we just gotta go put this in. Anyways, yeah, I'll make a part of that again. So once you make sure all your oil is drained out in a bucket or whatever y'all are using, you can get your transmission lube or oil, whatever y'all use. We're using
Some people have
Maxima.
used, I think, what is it, a 5W30 or whatnot. That's a 75 weight. Or
This is 75 weight.
it's a 10W30.
10W30 is recommended. Okay. So, on this side of it, the kick, right side, you should see this little plug. What you're gonna do is you're gonna undo that, and you're gonna take that off. Once you take that off, we can make sure it's all empty. Go ahead and set that on a nice rag, wipe it off, because it might still have a little bit of old oil. And now we're just gonna look. You probably can't see that good.
Down inside there is nice and clean and empty.
But I can see it pretty good.
Okay, and the sight window.
Here's the sight
Cleaned up.
window.
Let me clean
Yeah.
that off a little bit.
Yeah, clean that.
There we go. Until it's empty. Just
Yep.
a little dab of drip just holding on down there in the window.
Okay.
You can go and
So-
make fun of me, but tell them I left the plastic funnel
Okay,
in the house.
so-
I just moved.
We left a plastic funnel at our old house. We just moved,
You're in there.
and
Don't undo it.
we have to use this.
Give me that.
I'm not mad, but you can make fun of him.
What are you talking about? Look. Look. There. Like a champ. Like a champ.
Okay, now we're going to put this in it, if you don't mind holding this for me.
Don't you spill this.
Oh no, I won't. I promise.
Make sure that doesn't come apart. You gotta hold the bottom.
Yeah, we don't want that.
And there you go.
Good night.
Lid's barely on. All you. Hold
Okay.
the bottom of it, can.
Hold that, and I'll move that because I don't want you to drop my phone in the oil. Okay,
Okay.
so now it's time to put Maxima racing oils in. This is transmission lube, 75WT, 10W30, and KX65.
Slowly. Don't overfill it.
Slowly pour it in for it to all go
I
down.
think it's working. Now, I think that's what 500. It's like 1 liter. We have 1 liter. So stop. You said what does it take? About 0.75 of a liter. So there should be
Yeah.
about 3/4 of that bottle.
Yeah.
So
Is
what?
that about 3/4?
Well, 3/4. Measure it out. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
so
I
leave
thought
about
you
to
meant
right there.
like leave it 3. Oh, okay. So I leave 1/4 in.
Yeah, because it said it was about 750 milliliters. Okay, so slow down. How much is in there? And you can also watch your little side window. Of course, we're tilted at an angle right now because we're on the kickstand. We're not up on the
Stand.
regular stand.
Yeah.
so it's leaning the bike a little bit. So
About half of it's in there.
actually, let's pause for a second, and I'll put it up on the stand so it's nice and level, so they can
Alright.
actually see the sight view and see when it's full.
Yeah, that way y'all can get the full view, because we don't want it to just be like a partial view. Y'all click on the video, then you don't really get to see what you wanted.
Put it real close.
We're gonna move some stuff out of the way, and we're gonna put this KX65 on this bad boy.
All right, now
Alright.
she's nice and level.
Alright, so
Okay.
I'll get the flashlight. I think y'all can see that pretty well.
Okay, and I'll hold it and do it. You keep filling it up.
Okay. Let's continue doing this, guys. It's gonna be good.
Watch out.
I don't know about it.
Okay, stop. Okay. So see that window? It just filled up just past the top and it's settling a little bit. So
And it should be if y'all can see those little ridges, like those metal things popping out,
level
you
mark.
want to fill it about to there.
And it's bubbled a little bit above that. Hang on just a second. Hold the phone. Let me see this. I'm
Okay.
gonna take this out. And lay it down. Okay.
It's bubbled a bit over. I think y'all can see that. Oil looks clean.
Okay, so it's nice and clean.
It's just got a
Drain
bubble.
plugs in. Okay, look underneath and oh yeah, I think that's just about right.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see that well, but it looks like.
Yeah.
Yep.
See it? Okay, so
Alright.
check the drain plug. Make sure it's not dripping. Can you see it with the stand there?
Yeah.
Probably can. Up under here. Where is it? Right there. Just make sure it looks dry around it and it's sealed good.
And if it's not, you definitely want to tighten that up after you just changed it.
Okay, and I did misspeak a little bit. I said 0.75
It
of
is
a liter. It's actually 0.5 of a
0.5.
liter. So 500 milliliters to the full mark. So that would literally be, if one of these comes in 1 liter,
It would
it's
be
half of
half.
this. So this is two oil changes in
So-
one container.
We pulled about half of that out.
Yeah.
So,
So we'll save
if
that
you're
for the
gonna
next
get
one.
a container about this
If
size,
it's 1 liter, you'll get 2 oil
Yeah.
changes for the transmission on a 2-stroke
and
KX65.
it's about $20 for this brand of our
Yeah, I think it was,
transmission.
yep.
though.
Yep, look
And-
at the back. It was,
Yeah, about $20 family or
that one was...
$12.
yeah, that was more
Family
affordable.
Power Sports. Go to Family Power Sports. Get yourself one of these. If you have a dirt bike that needs an oil change or anything, definitely go to Family Power Sports. They got really good stuff. And later on, when we have the supplies, I will be doing a tutorial on how to change the water cooler.
Uh-huh,
But
the
we
coolant.
just that right now. But when we do, I will make it
And then we'll also check in
yeah.
on the brakes
brakes,
and
oil,
adjusting the clutch. If
Clutch.
the clutch needs to be adjusted.
Guys, clutch. I don't know if y'all can like.
So like this one, it's got a little play
It's
right here.
kinda
We've got to
loose.
tighten it up and draw the slack out of it by adjusting the
Chain.
adjusting it.
It should have about
2 fingers.
2 fingers.
So shouldn't
So
go up
about-
more than 2 fingers. Right
Yeah.
now that's probably going about 3-4 fingers. So I need to tighten the chain up before we take it out to the track tonight.
So every time you ride it, or maybe every 2 times,
and
you
those
might wanna
adjustments
check
are
stuff.
right there.
about every 40 hours,
On
check
oil?
all your stuff, oil, and just like maybe every day you ride,
Check the sight
come
window,
and
just
look,
make sure-
check the
just
sight
make sure it's
window.
full. Do a check. Do it once around. Make sure it's got oil, it's got gas.
We got oil
Don't ever run it dry.
and we got gas.
Oh, and cleaning the air filter.
Cleaning
So
the air
we'll
filter.
do that next time.
We'll do that next time. I
Every
believe
ride.
it's under the seat every single time you ride.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, most people don't
And-
have to if it's not dirty and dusty. But,
Yeah, mine probably is.
But
I've been riding it for a while.
There you go.
But
Thanks, kid.
that's a quick video on how to change. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Anyways, peace out, guys. See y'all in the next vid.